I'm Jody Weiner, longtime attorney, writer, and producer. Originally from Chicago, I practiced criminal defense law there for 11 years. I've since moved to San Francisco. Now I maintain a civil practice, I do pro bono work, and mainly I've been writing fiction lately. Raise Your Other Right Hand. It's a dark comedy page-turner about justice, family ties, and the twisted road to redemption. It's a road that travels through addiction, issues of sexual identity, and the trappings of fame and greed. Raise Your Other Right Hand has interconnecting storylines. On the one hand, it's a fictionalized account of a murder case that I defended back in Chicago. The book involves an addicted NBA All-Star who disappears on game day, and he finds himself in the crosshairs of a drug deal gone bad. But the book is also inspired by the relationship between Nick and Nora Charles in Dashiell Hammett's The Thin Man, and similarities to the way my wife and longtime partner Nancy Califf, whose art adorns these walls and whose studio is behind me, in the way that we relate to each other. Well, I'm a longtime basketball fan, and I got an insight into the workings of the NBA while I was fortunate enough to represent an NBA All-Star. That's one way. And Laura's character was obviously inspired by Nancy, whose original music compositions appear in the novel as Laura. Archie and Laura operate around the same neighborhoods in San Francisco where Nancy and I reside and work. And I've been told that we're the inspiration for those characters. The characters of the mafia family, those were inspired fictionally by Vincent Patrick's The Pope of Greenwich Village, a really fine novel, and also another good novel, Prizzi's Honor by Richard Condon. Well, actually, writing is really cathartic. It has been for me for years. In fact, the main reason I moved from Chicago to San Francisco was to change my life and write a novel. Fortunately, that's happened, but I've always been a storyteller, and I guess I have a pretty keen observation of the human condition based on my experience in the legal field. But writing is a solitary pursuit for sure. For me, though, the stillness and the joy of that moment when I experienced the crossover into the other world of my characters and they come to life with crises of their own, well, that's a moment like no other, really. Well, I would have to say that embrace the discipline, regularly sit at your computer or however else you write, even when you don't want to, especially when you don't want to. Because really you have to show up and be ready when the muse strikes. You have to also be able to relax and enjoy the journey without fixating on the destination. I know that sounds corny, but you really have to love and trust the process. Well, it's available at Barnes& Noble, Amazon, The Strand, bookshop.org, at my publisher Speaking Volumes, on my website at jodyweiner.com, and just about any other ebook or book outlet. Again, thank you for the interview, and see you at the bookstore.